today, tales of true love gone astray.
Of lovers who loved and lost when hot summer turned to frost.
How could true love stumble and fall? Doesn't true love conquer all?
Fair I'll unveil.
It's a most unusual tale,
Full of laughter and travail.
in a place called Alimony Jail.
Alimony Jail,
Alimony Jail, in a place called Alimony Jail. Alimony Jail, Alimony Jail, in a place called Alimony Jail.
Don't find this story grim. Let me assure you, friend, though all their troubles spill over the brim, their lives look bleak and hope seem dim, and they're all stretched out on a limb. It all works out in the end in Alimony Jail, Alimony Jail. It works out well in Alimony Jail, Alimony Jail, Alimony Jail. It all takes place in Alimony Jail. Milton! 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 Aha, there you are. Milton, you'll never escape from me.
All right, Milton, I want it.
You want what?
You know what? It's mine, and I've come to get it.
Eileen, get lost.
Milton, I mean business. It's my cut of the money or your life. Which is it?
I gotta talk to my lawyer.
Stop stalling.
I'll bet that thing's not even loaded.
Okay, you lost that bet. Now you want to bet I won't use it on you?
Eileen, are you crazy? What good is money when you're gonna be electrocuted?
You know this is your last chance. I'll count to 5. You fork over my share or else. 1.
Stop fooling
2,
around. Oh, don't point that at me,
3,
Eileen.
4.
Wake up, Melcher, wake up!
Oh, God, what a nightmare.
No, it's not my wife. No, after I paid for the separation, I couldn't pay my wife's lawyer.
You didn't pay the lawyer? You didn't pay the lawyer?
You didn't pay the lawyer? Of all the stupid things I've heard, this one takes the prize. Let us gather round this neophyte and open up his eyes. Con Edison's turned off your lights.
Your checkbook's overdrawn.
A cop is reading you your rights. There's nothing left to pawn. The wolves are howling at your door, and for your blood they thirst. Thirst! Pay the lawyer. A man who must be reckoned with, a face above the crowd. His virtues are a living if his head is never bowed. Don't ever get him angry or you're gonna press your luck. Schmuck! So now that you're inducted in this most exclusive club, you hereby are instructed there's a man you mustn't snub. Whatever mess you're into, look through the slime and sleeves. Find that ray of sunshine in your financial squeeze. Beg or steal or borrow, now on our bended knees we ask you, please pay the lawyer.
That's what it's all about in here, money. You know what I did with my first month's alimony payment? Came to $800 for the month. I gave her the whole thing in dimes. Stuck in a bucket of molasses.
Gosh, what did she do?
Hauled me into court.
Dimes, Your Honor. Dimes stuck in a bucket of molasses.
Yeah, I apologize, Your Honor. From now on, all payments will be made in the form of a check. So the next month, I make out a check to Mrs. Eileen Meltzer, comma, D.D. D.
Look at here, Your Honor. He zapped me with a DD, which used to be our little joke for people who should drop dead.
DD, Your Honor. It means dearly departed. Am I not allowed one last shred of sentiment?
Sentiment! Mrs. Meltzer wants the money now. She doesn't want to catch his rubber check. She only wants what justice will allow. So please don't drop that noose around his neck yet. That cheapskate miser penny-pinching screw.
Now she's defaming me.
Welched on his obligations and his bonds.
She's always blaming me.
No longer will she be his docile stooge. No! Mrs. Meltzer wants the money now. At first he said without fail, the check is in the mail. Next he said, wait one more day, it must have got lost on the way. It finally arrived as announced. It bounced. That louse has made me seriously sick. I don't sleep nights, I've got a nervous tic. I'm basically a woman who is always fair and square. Half for him and half for me, I only want my share. Make him do his duty, Judge, it doesn't matter how.
She wants it.
Mrs. Meltzer wants the money now.
Now! Now? Mrs. Meltzer wants the money now!
No!
What are you writing? Short story. My biography. When they met, she was modest and sweet, but beneath the surface, undetected was deceit.
Aaron, be fair, that woman isn't me.
If you're complaining, it must suit you to a T.
The picture that you're painting is distorted and untrue.
I'm a writer, I can only write from my point of view. When you think you're doing great, you'll wind up right behind the 8-ball with a woman. When you think you're in command, she'll have you eating from a delicate hand. She'll pursue you, you'll succumb, but then she'll treat you like a bum, 'cause she's a woman. She will tempt you in the dark, but then she'll mark you with a personal brand. She will prevaricate and vacillate and double deal. She'll make up fairy tales from out of the blue. But when you catch her in the lie, she'll tell you you're a heel, 'cause she made up all the lies to help you. Bubbly wine and caviar are still the basic repertoire of any woman.
Oh, yeah.
When you think you're showing her a good time, she'll leave you for no reason or rhyme. At first, she's acting sweet and pure, and then a little less demure. And when she gets you good and hot, you're sunk. She makes you tie the knots. Now she's feeling like a duchess, 'cause she's got you in her clutches. She's a woman.
She's a woman.
That's what happens when the wedding occurs.
Oh, yeah.
Your body and your paycheck are hers.
It's a scholarly endeavor, but the odds are that you'll never know a woman. You create a lot of friction with this absolutely fictional report. So you think you know a woman.
I think I know a woman.
So you think you know a woman.
Once I thought I knew a woman, but you never know a woman till you have to meet a woman in court. No, you never know a woman till you have to meet a woman in court.
Do you take this man? Yes, I take this man. Take this man. Yes, I take this man.
Everything she can.
Thinking about being in the bedroom while she's in the kitchen.
All those sweet baking smells floating into the room. Hey, baby,
Close your eyes, I've got a sweet surprise. It's moist, it's soft, it's nice. Let's not quibble, try a nibble. You can always have another slice. Chocolate-covered angel cake with lush lemon filling. All you need's a sweet tooth that is ready and willing. So lover boy, lay back and dream, 'cause next time it's banana cream. So hurry home, I'm in the mood to bake. Come get yourself a tasty piece of cake.
I miss her coffee cupcakes, vanilla mousse. I turned to jello thinking of her Charlotte Russe. I start singing Looney Tunes when I munch on her macaroons. Her cherry tart can speed up my heart.
My lips burn, her taste
Her turnovers one for the road. It makes my life complete to begin and end the day with something sweet.
something sweet. So hurry home, I'm in the mood to bake. Come get yourself a tasty piece.
I'll take myself a tasty piece.
Come get yourself a tasty piece. Oh, okay. Another slide? No? I'll keep it warm for you.
I'm gonna boom, chicka boom by the beautiful sea, while Corcovado looks down on me. Free associating with Portuguese, I'm gonna be in Rio, where crazy cars drive left and right, and voodoo witches stir up the night. And to top it off, they can't extradite me on a flight from Rio. Oh, Rio, Rio. I'm gonna drink a taça in the noonday sun, and to every brasileiro tell a Portuguese pun. Oh, say, can you see, oh, sexy mio, in Rio. I'm gonna bossa nova with millionaires, eat beans and rice while the music blares at Copacabana where there are no squares, 'cause no one cares in Rio.
You're gonna boom, chicka boom, boom, boom. Night and day, chicka boom, boom, boom. In every way, chicka boom, boom, boom. Allow the play, chicka boom, boom, boom.
I'm gonna boom, chicka boom, boom, boom. A night and day, chicka boom, boom, boom. Lots of play, chicka boom, boom, boom. In every way, chicka boom, boom, boom. Whoosh.
Rio, Rio.
make me appassionado.
Cling to me, my desperado.
Dance with me, my excitado.
There is easy pasajero for a wheeling caballero. You're mucho welcomero here in Rio de Janeiro. Excitado, agitado, never ever solo dado. Always ocupado with a better terminado. Empty with presente, restaurant profundamente. Fried chicken permanente, carbonara al dente. Everything delicioso and the sex is never so-so. Here in Rio it is also sempre fabuloso.
Oh, you swizzly enchilado, you are muy delectado. I'm mucho obligado for your hospitalitado. Gracias, mi quiero, for your luscious bottomero. A steamy capulero, I'm one happy caballero. Come to my cabina on the beach head in Penima. We'll eat and drink and schema, and the life will be too prima. I will cancelente my passport americante. I'll be foreverente a Brazilian resident. We'll take a raptorino up the Amazon.
Enjoy a little swim with no bikini on.
I'm gonna boom, chicka boom on the mountain top, and samba at the carnival until I drop. Good time, Nazi, will never stop. I'm gonna be I was a victim of deceit, vindictiveness, and humongous greed. For 16 years, I was in marital bondage. I got one fat 16-year-old daughter calls me Milty. Well, not really fat, but large-assed, which she inherited totally from her broad-beamed mother. Speaking of whom, when I was but 30 years old, already a brilliant pharmacist and raconteur, I made the fatal mistake of going to Grossinger's for a singles weekend. And there I met Miss Eileen Hornberger, who laughed uproariously at my jokes.
Oh, Milty, you're a god!
Shared my enthusiasm for Kishka's Provençal.
Divine!
And screwed me up, down, and sideways, morning, noon, and night.
Oh, Milty, more.
Little did I know what a screwing was yet to come. But that weekend I was blinded by those fornicating fireworks.
More, Milty, more. Oh.
And by Sunday night, with my head filled with visions of a lifetime of glorious screwing, we plighted our troth.
I do.
Yeah, shortly thereafter, she announced she was pregnant, and so we got married immediately. For the ensuing 9 months, she strictly refused me entry.
Dr. Shapiro says there can be potential injury to the unborn.
Then came the birth, which she claimed caused her to suffer as no woman had ever suffered before.
Did I suffer?
From that date on, she strictly limited our sexual unions to recognized holidays.
What?
That's right, young man. She only stooped on Christmas, New Year's Eve, July 4th, Labor Day, and Rosh Hashanah.
Holidays, holidays, how I wish that they would cancel holidays. While people give presents and love it, I say take Christmas and shove it. On Easter I'm wearing my bonnet in bed. There's spring in the air and I'm healed overhead. Holidays, holidays. Oh, it makes me cringe to think of holidays. When you think he'd atone on Yom Kippur, he says make it one more for the kipper. On Thanksgiving, most people get blissfully fed, but I'm trapped with that overstuffed turkey in bed. Holidays, holidays, God above, would you grant my request? All those days I detest. Oh, how I need a rest from those back-breaking holidays. They are boring and vile. Won't you bring back my smile? Is anybody happy? And wipe out those
I try to be civil, I try to be nice, I try to do everything perfectly right, but what can I do? I reason with you, and it always ends up in a fight.
From my point of view, the trouble with you is that your thinking is petty and small. You won't give me half, not even a third. What you want is you want it all.
You're speaking of me?
I'm speaking of you.
Well, listen, you better get straight to the facts.
According to who?
According to me.
I'm way up to here with your constant attacks.
I try to make sense.
You're making me laugh.
It pains me to see you turn into a shrew.
You live in the past.
You live by the lie.
If there's any lying, it's coming from you.
We had a good marriage, we got along fine, the envy of all of our neighbors and friends. Then out of the blue, what did you do? You found someone new, so it ends.
Now try to be fair, did you ever care about what I wanted to do with my life? It always was you, it never was me. I was more of a slave than a wife.
You're speaking of me?
I'm speaking of you.
Well, listen, you better get straight with the facts.
According to who?
According to me.
I'm way up to here with your constant attacks.
I try to make sense.
You're making me laugh.
Remember your promise to love and obey.
You live in the past.
You live by the lie.
Go on and provoke me, you're making my day.
Women like you are a terrible menace.
And fellows like you give your sex a bad name when you say the word love. You are scoring in tennis.
And cheating on me is the name of your game.
You're born a prig.
You are lacking in class.
You're chauvinist pig.
You are selfish and crass. Marrying you, I was out of my head. And living with you, I'd be better off dead.
Lord and Lady Meltzer of the Kingdom of Forest Hills.
My father warned me about you.
Your father.
Yes, my father. If you were half the man he is, you would face up to things.
Count and Countess Aiken of the sovereign state of Staten Island.
My mother said you were too ambitious.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother. She knows that a wife should try to make her husband happy, not tear him down.
Prince and Princess Burstetter of the Duchy of East 74th Street.
Your mother is a slave.
Yours is a holy terror, and she has you in her thrall. Curtain going up.
At first it was heaven.
At first it was bliss.
Who knew it would turn into this? I'm sick of your nagging, I'm sick of this strife. My mother predicted you'd mess up my life, but I didn't fear. I turned a deaf ear, and I wound up with you for a wife.
My father was right, just like you incite. He angrily said, get him out of the house. You listen to me, just wait and you'll see that he's not a man, he's a mouse.
He was speaking of
He
me.
was speaking of you.
Your father could never remember the facts.
According to who?
According to me.
I'm better than you and your mother's attack.
She tried to make sense.
She knew what you were.
She said you would fail when you're put to the test.
Go home to your mom.
Go live with your pa.
I'll always remember my father knew best.
Women like you are a terrible menace.
Fellas like you give your sex a bad name.
When you say the word love, you are scoring in tennis.
And beating on me is the name of your game.
I was foolish to think that you ever could change, and when I married you, I was out of my head.
Everyone found you a weirdo and strange and said living with you I'd be better off dead.
You were always a boy and a petulant prig, displaying a fiery temper that's fire.
Bragging what's for your chauvinist pig. And top with all of you are lacking in style.
When I think of the women who went,
When I think of the men that I lost.
When I think of the time that I spent,
When I think of the terrible cost.
I could die, I could cry, I could crawl up the wall, and I'd feel like I'd been in a free-for-all. Anxiety hits and I'm shattered to bits, and I'd totally go down the bed.
how you lie, how I tried to appease on my knees, but my words go away with the evening rays. And now I'm telling you that I'm finally through. It's a wrap up and this is the end. How you lie, how I tried to appease on my knees, but my words go away with the evening rays. And now I'm telling you that we're finally through. It's a wrap up. And this is the end. 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 The end. The end. The end. The end. Mother-in-law, mother-in-law. in the sun. That is when your troubles have begun. You're going on your honeymoon with passion for your lusty bride. You cross the threshold to your room, and guess who's waiting there inside? She came to guard her little girl, her precious family pearl. And if you send her back, she's gonna fake a heart attack. So sooner put your head inside a lion's jaw. Don't fuck around, don't fuck around, don't fuck around with your mother-in-law. No, don't fuck around, don't fuck around, don't fuck around with your mother-in-law.
You just set up your nest for two. She says, I'll come and live with you. You tell her, Mom, we have no room. She'll write those words upon your tomb.
Upon your tomb.
She's just a sweetheart and a love. So tender and so shy. Who'll gladly cut your balls off if you make her daughter cry. You better learn a lesson from your
Hand-past paw. Don't fuck around, don't fuck around, don't fuck around with your mother-in-law. No, don't fuck around, don't fuck around, don't fuck around with your mother-in-law.
She contradicts you on your kids. She tells them yes when you say no. You ask her not to make a stir. Then they award the kids to her.
They award the kids to her. The wedding present she gave you was all the cash, of course. She said she had intended it to pay for your divorce. So follow the immortal words of George Bernard Shaw. Don't fuck around, don't fuck around, don't fuck around with your mother-in-law. No, don't fuck around, don't fuck around, don't fuck around with your mother-in-law.
God, how I miss winding the clock, dimming the light, lying close in the night, sharing the day, whispers and jokes, her breath touching mine, the way we ourselves in one, love's sweet magic spun. She touches my cheek, I stroke her hair, she says I love you. How I love her. We're on a flight, wedded together, facing the night, bedded together, lovingly tied, closely allied, still starry-eyed, when she's at my side.
Ourselves in one, love's sweet magic smile. She touches my cheek, I stroke her hair, says I love you.
She says I love you.
How I love her.
We're on a flight, wedded together, facing the night, bedded together, lovingly tied, closely allied, still starry
The pride of the South. It's real nice. Smooths the rough edges and mellows you out.
You always drink like that?
In the South, we don't call it drinking. We call it unwinding. And we consider it grossly improper to call attention to one who drinks gracefully. Oh, to be home again.
Sure, Scarlett. Tara's waiting for you.
Sit back, relax, and hush your Yankee mouth. You ain't seen nothing till you seen the South. Black-eyed peas, honey bees, a lazy hammock swinging in the breeze, catfish fried, sleepy-eyed, a little southern comfort on the side, collard greens, rice and beans, and Georgia kisses sweeter than pralines. Dogwood sway like a day. A little southern comfort goes a long, long way. Ooh, ooh, a little southern comfort goes a long, long way. Pecan pies, sultry skies, no sitting on a rock of swatting flies. Eggs and grits, ribs on spits, a touch of southern comfort if the time permits. Singing loons, Nashville tunes, each day is pretty as a string of tunes. Feather bed, shortening bread, a little southern comfort goes right to your head.
That's not the South I know.
Oh, Rhett Butler's gonna tell us about the South. I do hope I find it amusing.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Lazy bones, deep-fried pones, and sidewalks full of Dolly Parton clones. Sour mash, pig feet hash, to please the palate of the poor white trash. Chewing cud, cousin blood, and bathing in the Mississippi mud. Brother Ben says amen, believing that the South is gonna rise again.
Amen! Now listen here, I want you to know I deeply resent these cultural slurs being slung in my southerly direction. Your vulgar Yankee twang,
Your mushy southern drawl,
let's meet at toity.
you all
Northern rude,
southern crude.
won't someone save me from this dumbass dude?
Go your way, I'll go mine.
Let's never cross the Mason-Dixon line.
Let's just say, come what may.
A little southern comfort
Yes, a little southern comfort
goes along.
long way.
See us now as we're settling down in a cozy little pad in Queens. Just a pair of pals, free of predatory gals who are pushing us beyond our means. So we eat alone, we drink alone. Ain't it wonderful? No one calls. Playing gin all night while we both get tight with no one there to bust our balls. Just the two of us, yes, the two of us, spilling a can of brew. The two of us, yes, the two of us, is looking at me and you. When I have a date, you'll stay out late, giving me some privacy. And when a girl I spot is hot to trot, you can do the same for me. On a weekday night, it's chicken delight, or frozen macaroni and cheese. Some lettuce be strewn with Newman's Own, but on Sunday we go Chinese. Just the two of us, yes, the two of us, a couple of gourmet mates. The two of us, yes, the two of us, washing up paper plates. Oh, that's good. Washing now. Follow me. Where are we going? Oh, So we'll drive our car to a singles bar, breaking out of our cozy cage. To a disco beat, we are gonna compete with guys who are half our age. They're breaking our humps, we're taking our lumps, so we may be long in the tooth. We're a couple of guys who are on the rise with no help from Dr. Ruth. Just the two of us, yes, the two of us, feel no stress or strain. Life's a ball, we got it all, we're riding a gravy train. Woo, woo, are the two of us, yes, the two of us, reveling in our prime. The two of us, yes, the two of us, you cook the meal, you'll make the bed, you mop the floor, you'll scrub the tub, you wash the shirts, you'll darn the socks, you press the pan, you'll haul the trash, and who will make my midnight snack? And when I itch, who'll scratch my back? Who'll let my pants out when they're tight? Who's gonna tuck me in at night? Let's part with no tears or remorse. It's been swell, but it's time to divorce. The cooking, the boredom, the smell. Let's leave it to others, it's hell. From one of us to two of us, I bid you my deepest regrets and farewell.
Faint and woozy from the candlelight and wine, a valentine and violets, an unexpected call to reinforce the moment when you know that love is all. It's love, it makes the world go round. A whisper and a sigh are still the universal sound. The world still loves a lover when love is tried and true. And the sweetest words one ever spoke are, darling, I love you. It's love, it makes you lose your mind.
You're turning to a basket case, it gone deaf, dumb, and blind.
The world still loves a lover.
In Shakespeare's tender words,
When Romeo told Juliet, thy love is for the birds.
L'amour, l'amour.
Oh, girl, Pepe, and this for you today.
If only for a minute, an hour or a day. It may be hell and rough as well, but love's the only way.
It's love, 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 it's love.
So long, losers!
Communicate. How he and I would easily communicate. Talk. How we used to talk. Talked a lot of common sense. Tomorrow's plans, the day's events. When trouble came, how naturally we'd argue and we'd shout. Then one dreadful day he shut me out. When you try to deal with stress and strain, what antidote do you get for your pain? You get broken promises, empty dreams, a perfect marriage bursting at nasty fights. Lonely days turned into boring nights. Sweet became bitter one day. How did we end up this way? We had laughs and romance, the world to share. Something special going that was fine and rare. All we did as one. Had it all, but suddenly we had none. What matters who is to blame, or who wins this desperate game? We're a couple of losers who lost in the desperate game, in the sorrowful name of love. What do you do when the night has you pacing the floor, anxiously waiting for no one to walk through the door? You just pick up the pieces, as rough as it seems. You're shattered and bruised, but you still have your dreams. All of the pieces will fall back in place. The girl in the mirror has found a new face. The sun is on schedule each morn. Thank the good Lord, you're reborn. You can pull it together and tough it out. Starting up again is what it's all about. Stand up tall, stick out your chin. Never mind that disappointment did you in. Every good plan has a hitch. Just tell yourself ain't life a bitch. There is no shame when it's all in the name of love. So you got dealt a bum hand. Step out and strike up the band. The whole thing's a game when it's all in the name of
Well, pack my bags and hold the plane. I'm on my way. Goodbye to matrimonial life. I'm finally celebrating Liberation Day. No more am I the tortured wife. So goodbye, Forest Hills. It's been a real bad dream. I'm gonna go and live with all the cream de la cream. My wildest hope is now in reach. I'm moving to Miami Beach. Where men of means in limousines will plead their case, but I'll be playing hard to get. Where Dustin Hoffman's just another pretty face. Don Johnson is my household pet. I'm just a hungry cat who's out to catch some mice. I'm biting off a piece of that Miami Vice. So come and share my ocean view and join me at the Fontainebleau.
Arlene, Arlene, let's make a date to meet. Arlene, Arlene, we worship at your feet. Oh, lovely lady, please come out and play with me.
Sorry, but I must decline.
A little smile would free me from my misery.
You gotta take your place in line.
But if you turn me down, no telling what I'll do.
Oh, what the hell, I might as well take all of you.
My wildest dream is now in reach.
You're gonna learn things schools don't teach.
I hope you
practice what you preach.
I love it in Miami Beach.
Arlene, let's make a date to meet. Arlene, we worship at your feet.
Just when I'd sworn off men, safe in this loony jail, whoever thought I'd fall in love before I paid my bail? And yes, I'm guilty, Judge, guilty of the crime. This crazy heart of mine might learn in time.
This argumentative woman who has answers on the spot thinks she's qualified to tell me what is what. She hands out cheap advice like I ought to mend my ways. She's just as empty-headed as that fiddle that she plays. She thinks she's so superior. I got news for her. She's not. She overloads my psyche and she undermines my brain. Her brassy manner goes against my grain. I really can't believe this silly joke has gone so far. Stuck with this Nashville princess who believes that she's a star. She's dumping all this garbage on me, claiming it's the truth. The truth is, she's obnoxious and uncouth.
It's love behind bars, love behind bars. Jailbird cellmates can't get out. Better call the warden, 'cause there's no doubt it's love behind bars, love behind bars. What has fate got up her sleeve? Lost her senses, I believe it's love behind bars, love behind bars. They have good IQs and looks, locked in here like common crooks. Has no pressure cooker cooks. This one's for the books.
I am logical and sensible, well organized and always in command.
Logical and sensible, well organized and always
Why
in
this silly
command.
confrontation should upset me, I will never
Why this silly
understand.
confrontation should upset him, he will never understand.
For someone who's clear-headed, I'm befuddled.
He's befuddled.
She's got me in a daze and slightly muddled.
He's muddled.
I shouldn't stand and listen, yet I stay. This isn't me. Why am I acting this way? I can't believe it. I think I've really lost my mind. I didn't see this coming. I must be going blind. This can't be happening. What a rotten stroke of luck. Stuck. I'm stuck. I'm really stuck.
It's love behind bars.
God, how I missed winding the clock, dimming the light, lying close in the night.
Sharing the day, whispers and jokes, your breath touching mine.
The way we fold ourselves in one,
Ourselves in
love's sweet magic spark. You're touching my cheek.
Stroke your hair.
You say I love you.
Say I love you.
How I love you.
How I love you.
We're on a flight, wedded together, facing the night. Wedded together, lovingly tied, closely alive, still starry-eyed. When you're at my side.
Nelson, can I interest you in a whiff of Southern comfort?
Oh, well, that sounds pleasant.
Goes down like a summer's dream. Here's honking.
Like a summer's dream. Speaking of summer, Milton, do you know what tomorrow is?
Tomorrow?
The 4th of July.
Meltzer.
Mr. Meltzer. If you weren't such a petty miser, a conniver, and a womanizer, then it wouldn't be you.
You could be a bit more understanding, stop your kvetching and be less demanding, but it wouldn't be you.
If it wouldn't be you, what would I do? I'd have to find somebody out of the blue, somebody who will always remind me of things that we do. Somebody new, somebody exactly like you.
If you weren't so stuck up and knowing, we might get a little something going, but it wouldn't be you.
If the passion in you came alive, you might wind up as my number 5, but it wouldn't be you.
If it wouldn't be you, what would I do? I'd have to find somebody out of the blue, somebody who will always remind me of things that we do. Somebody new, somebody exactly like you. Life for you would be a piece of cake if my shopping didn't make you quake, but it wouldn't be you.
If you only went to bargain sales and you stayed away from Bloomingdale's, then it wouldn't be you.
If it wouldn't be you, what would I do? I'd have to find somebody out of the blue, somebody who will always remind me of things that we do. Somebody new, somebody exactly like you.
If you'd face the facts and make your mind up, we could finally have a friendly wind-up.
If you hadn't put me through this trauma,
If you'd only listen to my mama,
If instead of one you thought of two,
And it would be you. If it wouldn't be you, what would I do? I'd have to find somebody out of the blue, somebody who will always remind me of things that we do. Somebody new, somebody exactly like you. If it wouldn't be you, what would I do? I'd have to find somebody out of the blue, somebody who will always remind me of things that we do. Somebody new, somebody exactly like. Somebody exactly like you.
your enthusiasm and applause makes us stop and take a little pause. We would like to shine a little light that will take you out into the night.
If you only didn't have to go when we're in the middle of our show, then it wouldn't be you.
if you didn't have to cough and sneeze while we're up here trying hard to please, then it wouldn't be you.
If you weren't noisy when you're late, making people in your row irate.
if you use a little inhibition when you judge the show in intermission,
If you weren't smoking in the alley just before we hit the big finale, then
It wouldn't